Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. For those of you guys that are new here, welcome, and for those of you guys that are returning, welcome back. My name is Dendra and I am looking forward to doing the collective channel reading today. So I had initially wanted to do this reading a little bit earlier, but I don't know about you guys, I have been extremely tired. So I am doing this reading on the new moon. Recording tonight, so what a perfect time to actually do this landscape portal for the collective. This reading is going to be channeled for those of you guys that are on the soul flame, twin flame, soulmate, whatever you guys resonate with in your significant person, the person that brought you here, the person on your mind, the person that you're wondering about. The landscape portal is a beautiful activation, and it opens up towards the end of July, and it's open for, I believe, about 4 or 5 days after August 8th. This portal is beautiful to work with. It's one of my favorite portals because I think we all feel it collectively. It doesn't matter where you're at in your spiritual journey. Everybody gets activated by this beautiful energy that Sirius brings. And so, you know, expect at this time for manifestations, for a lot of healing to happen. This is a perfect time for you to sit with spirit. It is the time between, you know, the bridge between the earth and heaven, or the universe is open for our taking. So it's the time that you may find yourself more astral traveling. Dreams may be more intense or more significant or more symbology. You may be experiencing more of a heightened gift coming in. You may feel more of an activation of wanting to make moves in your life, or learn about spirituality. And so it's a very potent energy. You know, and so it's about power and wealth at this time. It's also Leo season. So also be mindful, we are starting the Mercury retrograde off as well. So hopefully there will be no issues with the download, because glitches. So, you know, during this time, do expect reviews, things to come back, unfinished business. And so this can be one of those things that are a little bit unfinished in the energy. So looking at the energies just coming in for those of you guys. So I'll be pulling I'll be tuning into your energy to make sure that you're in the right reading, because sometimes you'll be here and you'll be like, that's not my reading. So hopefully the first portion will be where you feel good in, and the second part of the reading will be about you guys' connecting energy. I already did some pre-oracle pulls for you guys, and then we'll move into the tarot and we'll go a little bit further, and then we'll have some message cards and some charms at the end. 2 songs came out when I was getting set up. Ghost by Justin Bieber. So I do feel like this is a separation for some of you guys, no contact, because it's all about, you know, what is it? The lyrics, something about I don't know. Anyway, but Ghost came out. And then another one, I actually had to look it up because that one was in my head for a minute. I'm going to go back to it and make sure that that's the song. What was Justin Bieber's song? Let me see. I mean, I know I can't play it out loud because they'll be like on YouTube. They'll shut me down. There's something in the lyrics that... Yes, stop! Okay. I don't know where it's at, but anyway. Something about... I miss you more than life, right? And if you can't be next to me, your memory is ecstasy. There you go, the lyrics. And so it felt like that energy of like somebody really missing you right now, somebody really thinking about you, somebody not able to be with you at this time. And then it was, what is it called? I literally looked it up. Is it counting cars? No, I think it's called Car Patrol. I don't know what it is. It's based, that one is, oh my gosh, it's a song. I don't know. Anyway, it came up today, and I just found it a little while ago. I have to go to my list. And that one was about like if we could just lay here. If we could just lay here, not do anything, just let go, just me and you. That was another one. So I feel like your person wants to be alone with you, wants to have time to just be with you, kind of have the world just kind of fall away. So those were the two songs, which was interesting that those two had come in. So anyway, let's get started on the reading. So tuning into the reading, I immediately was drawn into feeling, as I was shuffling, pulling cards, a lot of activations are happening for you guys at this time through this landscape portal. I feel like this is a connection that may never have gotten off the ground, or there is maybe some stuck energy, which is probably why there's no contact and separation, why you guys are all here. I did feel like there was a frustration coming in, maybe on both of your sides, right? I feel like there's a mirroring energy here. But I also feel like there's a difference in maybe belief systems, maybe a difference in how you guys are. So there could be a cultural difference, a race difference. There's something that's definitely maybe different about the both of you guys, but there's a magnetic pull, there's a draw. There's something about the way that they feel about you and the way that you feel about them that just draws you guys into maybe back to each other constantly. I feel especially for the feminine energies being especially activated and heightened right now. So as the feminine, if you're listening, you may be noticing that your dreams, your intuition, there's a knowing, there's maybe more of a sense of something shifting within you at this particular time. I feel with the masculine that the masculine is finally kind of surrendering and anchoring into his femininity, really stepping into the sacral chakra. My sacral chakra is being activated immensely right now as I was tuning into the masculine. That's why I'm feeling that. And I mean that in a way of clearing. I mean that in a way of being more balanced. So not exceptionally sexual to your feminine, although you may feel that way, or they may feel that way. There's more of this energy that they're more in tune to the intuition, the flow, the release. And as I say that, I'm feeling the release of the tightness in my sacral chakra, right? And so I feel like more the masculines are stepping into their more self-love, they're nurturing themselves at this particular time. So I feel like there's an activation that is occurring. Maybe the masculines are feeling more of the lower chakras being more balanced, while the feminines are balancing more of their upper chakras at this time. I do feel like there may not have been a physical connection, as in maybe you guys have not had a kiss, you know. There's something about coming close, but not close enough. But I feel in the ethers, I feel in the 5D, that's where a lot of the connection happens. And so you may find a lot of the astral connections happening more on the physical side. But I do feel like there wants to be a kiss, if that makes sense, or if that's the feeling, that there wants to be a physical connection. There's a romantic theme to this, and it feels like something that is actually, as I'm seeing this, I'm seeing, because I'm tuning into the picture, as I'm tuning into the energy, I feel like these two are coming down as a lionscape portal activates. There's an activation where I feel like you guys are actually coming from the astral and into the physical, that there's a physical aspect to this that's coming in. So let's go ahead and get started and see about doing your energy check-in really quick to see if you are here in the right place. And then we'll look at your pre-shuffle cards, and then we'll go into the tarot. Okay, wow. So we have the bat spirit coming through for you with your energy. So currently right now you are going through a rebirthing process. The bat spirit animal talks about fear. It's actually going into the unknown and trusting the darkness, right? And so there is this energy where you're kind of in this maybe stagnant energy at this current time in your life, where things may just not be going, and that's not necessarily in the direction that you wanted to. It's just you may be going through a huge transformation process at this time, and this is surrounding around fear. This is around fear. So there's a rebirthing energy that's transforming, where you're releasing fear. Finally, you're letting go of fear, maybe doubt, self-limiting beliefs, ready to fly into the unknown, ready to fly. The bat season, the dark season, the night. So it's kind of like, Spirit is saying that although you may not see with your physical eyes in the sense of where you're getting ready to go, you see with your spiritual eyes, right? So it's kind of like trust in that. And so, yeah, you're definitely going through a rebirthing process at this time. And so this Lionsgate portal is bringing in a huge transformation in your life. Also within the connection that you're having with your person, there also is a transformation that's process happening. Maybe you both are releasing fear. Maybe you both are releasing doubt. Maybe you both are releasing, self-limiting beliefs, right? This type of connection is mirroring. So it's always funny that both parties are in the same energy. It's just represented very differently, but you both always feel the same way, or kind of maybe even going through the same thing. All right, so we do have protecting treasure coming out at this time. So if you notice, there's a lot of rain, so there could be a lot of emotion, maybe some obstacles, maybe this activation is happening. You're very protective over something. This could be friends, family, this could be over your heart, this could be your person that you're protecting the connection. Sometimes you have to protect the connection. Not everyone is going to understand, not everyone is going to get it. So if you find yourself talking to people, they may not resonate or understand what you're talking about, or why you feel the way you feel, or any of that stuff, right? And so you may be in this very protective phase right now, kind of going through this protective. There's mushrooms here, so there could be something about psychedelics. There could be something about maybe some usages here for maybe a selective few for some of you guys. Some of you guys could be into plant medicine. Some of you guys could be using microdosing right now at this time, or guided to microdose. That could be for a selective few of you guys. That does help with some of the shadow work and aspects of that, and balancing energies, especially anxiety. But there is something very protective. You have the crown here. So this is, to me, it's like, there's definitely changes of seasons that's coming in, but you may be protecting, and there's diamond here. So there's something about you protecting your treasure. And so you may see your person as a treasure as well. So you may be very protective of that, very protective of the connection. There may be something hidden here. This can also be about you hiding something. This can be about your feelings. For some of you guys, like, you could be hiding your feelings away, any of those things. All right. And so this can also be about, for some, financial difficulties, right? And that could be something else that's transforming. We have inspiration coming out for you guys. I love this energy because this is kind of that feminine energy. And so this is about creativity. So a lot of you guys are moving into inspiration, finding inspiration again, creative flow. Some of you guys may be guided to protect your creativity, whatever you're creating, whatever you're inspired by, whatever you wanting to build. Keep that close to your chest. Not everyone's on your team. Not everybody wants to know. Some people like to take your stuff, but there's an inspiration that's coming in. So the Lionsgate portal at this time is activating some your sacral chakra. So some of you guys can be very creative, wanting to create content, wanting to create classes, wanting to branch out. Again, this is Leo season, so the season is all about activating. It's all about movement energy, right? And so you guys can be very much moving in that. And so some of you guys could be very protective right now of your creativity, what is inspired, what you're being inspired by. I also feel a fiery element coming in, so I feel like there's a drive that's coming. I'm seeing forward momentum. I'm seeing that around the 13th of this month, there should be something that may be opening up for some of you guys, and the 21st I'm getting. So we have 4 of chalices here. All right, so Four of Chalices is usually about a missed opportunity. This can be about also emotional unfulfillment in life. So right now I feel like you guys are a little bit disappointed in something. There could be more of an emotional unfulfillment that's happening because we do have this element of water. This cup is being offered to you by this dolphin, right? So here's this dolphin trying to offer you this cup, and you're wishing upon a star for your cup, but you're not looking that God kind of already brought it to you, or God is bringing you a cup. So for some of you guys, this is maybe like a way out. You know, this can be, this activation can be bringing you what it is that you've been praying for, right? Your Ace of Cups, self-love, love for self, a new love, or a chapter in love, right? It could be bringing your wish fulfillment. But I'm just noticing how she's just looking up at the star, and I think of, you know, Sirius coming through, right? Your manifestations, your wants and desires. So I feel for some of you guys, and there's the water element. So I feel for some of you guys, this is about your wish, like you're wishing, you've been unemotionally fulfilled. There's something that you may have been missing, and you've been wanting maybe another opportunity, wanting another chance to have this cup being offered, and for, you know, for this time to be taken, this time to be granted to you, right? So it feels like right now you're in this place and time of a little bit of limbo of making this wish, but here it is that this wish is being granted to you. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you may be getting a wish fulfilled, or this Lionsgate portal is activating that for you guys. Okay, alrighty, so let's go ahead and look at your pre-pulling cards. Okay, I wanted to say that when I was shuffling, that's when the songs were coming out, it was really cute how some of your cards came out, you guys. Sometimes I wish I could just figure out how to record it and then make it go fast so you guys don't have to be bored, because it takes a long time and the readings already are long. I think I'm already 15 minutes in and I wasn't trying to be this long, but there it is. Okay, so we have your energy, we have your person's energy, and we do have your connecting energy. All right, and so I want to talk about your energy right now towards your person, or how you may be viewing your person, or how your person can be viewing you as well. And to remind you that the energies can be flip-flop. So you may be noticing that when I'm talking about your person, it sounds like you, and then talking about you, it may sound more like your person. The energies are just energy. I'm reading energy, but also you guys may have mirroring energies as well. Just keeping that in mind. So right now, you're viewed as a crocodile. So your person views you as a crocodile, which I thought was really interesting. So this is a water element. The crocodile is very observant. They're very watchful. They're kind of a spying energy, because if you notice, the crocodile will watch for their prey. You don't see the crocodile usually coming, which is how people get eaten by crocodiles, right? You're like, why are you in the swamp? You don't know the crocodile. But the crocodile can move on land and water. So I do feel like your person views you as somebody who is strong, very strong. Maybe can be a little bit intimidating, because a crocodile to me is quite intimidating as a reptilian. They can have a hard exterior, okay, maybe hard to read, hide their emotions, because the crocodile hides, right? So your person may view as hiding your emotions, not maybe expressing your truth, but there's a lot of depth to you. A crocodile is also ancient, so very intelligent. So I do find that a crocodile is ancient, you know, one of the ancient ancestors of the dinosaurs, of the reptilian, and so I do find that their being here is something significant. So I think that I feel like your person finds you to be somebody who is strong, somebody who is intelligent, somebody who is smart, somebody who can be a little bit stoic, somebody who definitely, you may hold a very high position as well. Your person, I feel like it's also a little bit of a stagnant energy. So I feel like your person may be viewing you as, they may be a little bit confused about how you feel towards them, because nothing has been expressed. And so I do feel like your person may, you know, feel like you may watch their stories on social media. You may watch their things, different things like that. So I feel like this is more of, I see you as a watchful energy, but there's no action like taken at this time, right? The way that you view this connection is really interesting. I love this. And not just interesting, but you had these two. So you have observed coming out for you. So you are observing your person because you have the observe card. So social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. So you definitely watch your person on social media. You definitely watch them from a distance. And that's that crocodile energy I was tuning into, right? You definitely watch them from a distance. You're definitely more in observation mode at this time. And that's because you have to make decisions. There's decisions that you're needing to make in your current life. So you're at a crossroad right now. This can be about, work, family. Like, again, you guys maybe come from different places. So is this person for you? Does this person match your idea of society, conform, whatever societal beliefs are, right? Does it match your family, friends, would it fit? Honestly, the question is, does the person match with you? Because that's what really matters. But there is a decision. So this can be, deciding between work, deciding between something, but you're definitely at a crossroads. You're definitely at a chapter in your life where you have to make a decision. For you, you either know or feel that you guys are twin flames, okay? So you're very sure that you are, or if you're here and you're asking, is this my twin flame? You do. This is your confirmation. This is for you because I tuned into your energy here, right? So that's why I said this was a little bit interesting. So you know that this, to me, or you feel this pull, you feel this soul connection with this person, but you haven't said it, right? And so you're more of an observation, you're more in that hidden energy, but it is because you have to make a decision. I remember how we used to talk for hours about everything. I miss you. And so you miss your person right now. You're missing how you guys talk, maybe your friendship, your connection. Maybe you miss, how you guys got along, how you guys hung out, whatever that looks like to each and every one of you guys on your journey, but you are missing your person. This isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. So it feels like you are either wanting to go towards your person, but you do know that there's unfinished business between the two of you guys. You do know that there's a chapter that needs to be, there's maybe some expression of truth here for both of you guys. And maybe for some of you guys, that's the decision of how do you guys do that? How do you guys get to that place of opening up to your person about how you feel, right? So that could be a decision. Some of you guys could be in decision mode because I feel like, being in observation mode is great because you get to find information out, but it doesn't help move things along, right? And I get it. So if you're the feminine listening, sometimes you're like, it's the masculine's job to step forward. And so I'm going to be in observation mode. I'm going to be watchful energy, right? And you may be making a decision. Do I leave this connection? Do I stay, right? There's maybe some stagnicity. There's no expression, right, on either side. So am I crazy? No, it's a twin flame. That's kind of how that goes, right? But they're in the energy. Do I make the first move? Do I step forward, right? And so that could be some conflicting that you may be internally going through. If you're the masculine, this can be about you needing to, that you are maybe making decisions in a way to get to your feminine somehow, right? And right now there is that stagnant energy with the crocodile energy. You're in observation mode. You're watching her. You're curious about what she's doing, and you may be questioning, do I move forward? I hope the future will bring us together. And so that you have hope, right? You do have hope and desire towards your feminine, okay? If you're the masculine, or towards your person, how your person feels about you. Let's go. You guys had a lot of cards coming out, so there's a lot of thoughts how your person feels about you coming in. All right, so they see you as the dolphin. And so they view you as a spiritual healer, which is so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The dolphin energy is a healer, is somebody that, has spiritual gifts. They bring joy, they bring lightheartedness. They can see you as a really good friend, that type of thing. And so it's beautiful because of this beautiful healing energy. They see you as a treasure, right? That treasure energy. They see you as a treasure in their life. Beliefs, similar or clashing belief systems can bring you together or keep you apart. So right now your person may feel that you guys have maybe some clashing beliefs, like I was talking about earlier today about cultural beliefs, they could be spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs, background beliefs, right? Societal beliefs, whatever that is. This can be something that may be blocking the connection. And so this can be about, the differences. They could be really thinking about the differences between the two of you guys, but the joy that they feel, the magnetic pull is there, right? Your person is going through some cycles right now, change, completion, that transformation energy, which is funny because so are you with the bat energy. So I do feel like you both are going through energy, right? And again, as twin flames, you're going to see it presented in different ways of how you guys are going through different things in your life. So, it's like there could be cycles and completion. So your person may be completing karmic cycles, could be completing out chapters, huge chapters in their life, right? They may not be talking about it. They may be not expressing what they're going through, right? But there is a completion that is happening with them right now. There's changes that is happening, maybe some internal changes that are happening within their life. They are very open to speaking to you. They're very open to receiving maybe communication, contact, they're open. Just like you're open, they're just as open. The hand is out, right? And so it's like maybe they want, and maybe they want to come forward to you. Maybe they want to open up and bridge the gap. Maybe they want to make that phone call, right? However that is, you or them, because you guys got this over here, they got this over here, but guess what? It's the same energy, okay? So they're open. And then you have the masculine energy coming through, which I love. This is beautiful, because I do feel very masculine and feminine energy with both of these. So this can be your divine masculine stepping forward for you, wanting to step up, wanting to open up the lines of communication. If you're the masculine, you're like, I'm not into the masculine. This is just your feminine energy. It's just, how do you say, it's just the opposite. I just read energy. So, take it as it is. It's just your divine counterpart coming through, right? And that can be what is occurring, what the changes are happening is that your divine counterpart, your masculine, wants to step forward. If you're the feminine, wants to come through, wants to be that emperor, wants to, move past fears, doubts, belief systems, and open themselves up to being vulnerable, to expressing their truth to you, right? And vice versa. And so I fear you will never forgive me. So there's something that your person may have felt like they said or did that you may be mad at them. You may not forgive them. They may owe you an apology. Okay. I wish you would knock on my door. And so this feels like, they definitely want you to maybe approach them. If you know where they live, maybe they want you to come by, but there's definitely a thing. Maybe they want you to text, to call. There's a feeling here of them not being sure how you feel about them, right? Limited contact, no contact. There's a feeling that they may not know, again, how you feel because of that energy. I can't take being away from you any longer. So there's a desire, there's a want to be with you. There's, this feeling of wanting to. I do love you, just don't know how to show you right now. And so again, both of you guys are kind of mum on how you feel, right? If this is your masculine, they love you. They don't know how to show you how they feel. They don't know how to approach you, right? They don't know how to come forward. They see you as this magical being, but they may be scared, and that's where that transmission energy and completion of cycles. But there's something that, your person needs to complete out. Now let's look at your connecting energy. All right, so I found it to be interesting that you guys have a lot of chakras coming out. So the activations that are happening during this time is, the first card was the 7th chakra that is being activated in your connection during this landscape portal, which is absolutely beautiful. The 7th chakra is the crown chakra. This is a divine connection. The energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger world. This is a divine counterpart. This is like how you would know that this is definitely a twin flame, soul flame connection, because you are meeting at the crown chakra. The crown chakra is all about connection with God, and that is what this connection is initially about. It is returning to self so that you love yourself enough, and that is returning to God. The God outside of you is your masculine or your feminine energy, which is usually why you guys may repel each other at times and trigger each other. But there's also this magnetism, right? Is because you may see God in them, they may see God in you. All right, but there's definitely this feeling of a higher level connection meeting on the crown. So third eye chakra, visions, dreams, telepathic connection, telepathic communication. So you guys are speaking to each other. You guys are talking to each other. You guys are sharing music, numbers, synchronicities. You guys are speaking without words, right? And so that is why this connection is magical and it supersedes. And so it starts off in the higher realms, but it's like God is saying, you guys are already spirit husband and wife, right? You guys are already connected in that sacred union energy of being one with God, whether that's on the physical or not, that is in the astral side of things. And so you guys have this deep connection already in the crown chakra. So that's just absolutely beautiful. The second card was the fifth chakra. So what is being activated with you? The energy of the third chakra supports the ability to communicate clearly and truthfully. So, you know, for a lot of you guys, if you guys are not communicating, if you guys are not sharing, there's definitely an activation that's happening with the collective of you guys expressing your truth to each other. For some of you guys, your person may be connecting in the astral realm, connecting and talking to you, communicating their truth to you at this particular time. But I do feel with the throat chakra being activated here that this is to bridge the heaven and earth together, to bring what is in heaven and what is in the universe, what is in the higher realms between the two of you, and bringing that into the physical realm. To make that tangible, for you guys to express the way that you feel, for your person to say, I love you, for you to say, for those words to be spoken, the unspoken to finally be spoken, right? Whatever that looks like, for fear to be on your side, for fear to be demolished with that bad energy, right? That rebirthing energy. So removing fear, removing doubt, removing limiting beliefs, to fly into the unknown and trust what your physical eyes, what God is showing you, what God is showing you about your connection that's being seen. And for your person that needs to complete these cycles and karmic cycles that are standing in their masculine energy, and in the way that I feel is that you guys are both balancing your inner masculine and inner feminine energy. Polarities are really coming in, and you guys are both transforming at this time at different levels, and this is bringing in a higher level of activation. So this is upper chakras that are being activated. Seventh chakra, the fifth chakra, beautiful, right? And then intuition. This is the third eye chakra that's coming in. The energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond the three-dimensional reality. Right now, I feel like you both are tuned into your intuition. I believe that you both are connected to your crown, your third eye, your throat chakra, your higher chakras are being activated at this time during this portal, all right? And so this portal is activating these chakras so that you guys can align, right? So that your person, hopefully, or you, whoever, is trusting their intuition on movement forward, right? However that looks, however that resonates, you know, in your each individual connection. Only you guys know your connection, right? It's not explained the way that you want it to be or the way it is. It's trusting your own connection, your own unique journey. Yes, there are similarities. Yes, there are things that may be very similar, but the only people that understand this connection is you and them. But the fact that you guys don't talk about it as honestly doesn't help, right? But if you open up that channel is open. You may find similarities. When I talk to the twin flame couples, when they talk to each other and they actually share things, their commonality is mind-blowing, right? The dimensions of childhood and things that are expressed in vulnerability is just mind-blowing on how much there's so much similarities, but you don't get to that point until you start talking about it, right? And you start sharing things. Anyway, but that's what it is. It's trusting the situation. So you guys are really activating these. And I love this because you guys got presence, right? The energy of presence supports our ability to focus our full attention and stay in the here and now. And that was that energy of, what is it called? Counting cars, car patrol, something like that. It's an old song. Like, we're just laying here, we're in the moment, right? And so being in this moment, being in this here and now is like what is being activated, being presence. And I feel like you guys both feel each other's presence. I feel like you both feel each other's presence. Time and space does not matter. It's like you can wake up in the morning and you can feel them. They're the first thing on your mind. They're the last thing before you go to bed, right? You know, you see synchronicities when you're driving, or they come with you wherever you go, however that looks. You are constantly feeling each other's energy signature, right? And this is all about romantic love, you guys. I love this. The Lionsgate portal is activating. The frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of conscious lovers. Some of you guys may be connecting, romantic. Some of you guys may be going on a date. Some sort of communication is coming in. Your person may be coming in, asking you out, or you may be asking them out. Oh no, right? But there's definitely romantic love here between the two of you that this Lionsgate portal is activating. And so for some of you guys, that kiss that has not happened may happen, all right? And then love. Your connecting chakra. What is your connecting chakra? Is the heart chakra. Love, loyalty. You guys are very loyal to each other with not even understanding the loyalty that you guys have. Kindness, benevolence, sharing, receiving. And so again, I feel like there's something happening within you guys that is bridging the heaven into earth chapter, where there is going to be sharing and openness of receiving, of love, of connection, of communication between the two of you guys, okay? Release. You guys are releasing right now. Both of you guys are releasing. You're loosening your hold. You're relaxing. You're releasing fear, anxiety, and doubt. Both of you guys are fearful of the way you feel about each other, of what it means, of the connection in itself, the intensity, the changes, the chapters in your lives that have unfolded. It is a very magical, divine connection that just supersedes rationality, you know. But right now, you guys are both maybe releasing and trusting in God leading, trusting in God, or trying to release the control factor, right? Your connecting energy is Venus, the offer. And Venus is here right now. I believe Venus is here for another few weeks. So this would totally make sense during this time why Venus is showing up. Venus is all about love and abundance, okay? We do have the divine feminine here. So we have the divine masculine showing up, and we do have the divine feminine showing up. And so I feel that's signifying counterpart energy, but also that I feel like both of you guys are operating in your divine feminine energy, which is beautiful because your yin is being activated, which is one of the things that the masculine does not have or activate, initiates, which is the feeling of my sacral chakra, which was the feeling of why I felt so strong in my sacral. So I feel both of you guys are activating your divine feminine energy, balancing the yin inside. And so that is actually helping the inner union that needs to occur within both of you. So both of you need to be balancing your inner union, in your inner masculine, inner feminine, right? Operating in that. And then the outer union occurs with the balancing, because what is reflected inward reflects outwardly, right? And so the divine feminine is here. And so I do feel that the masculine and feminine is here. Conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. And so, you know, both of you guys can be very conflicted with this connection. And this is because of the hot and cold, right? Your person may come in and out. They may not be consistent. One of the things that Divine Feminine needs is consistency. That's one of the things that she desires. One of the things that she requires is consistency from her masculine, because she needs to feel safe. And the masculine being hot and cold doesn't add a safety with that. And again, that can be where you're at with making that decision over here, right? Is the decision, is where you're conflicted. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I release this love that I feel, right? Do I not just surrender with spirit, but do I move in another direction? Do I allow myself maybe to be open to a higher level soulmate, right? That can come in for me, that can meet me with where I'm at, that I'm not going through the hot and cold, the inconsistency, the unknown of feelings, the mums of feelings that are here within the connection, right? And, you know, maybe you have choices right now that you can make. Maybe there are choices that are here, you know, for both of you guys, in a sense, where there needs to be a decision that needs to be made, right? And this can be, do I continue to do this hot and cold thing? All right, the connecting spirit animal is the rabbit, which is a little bit of a stuck energy. This rabbit, particularly in this particular deck, represents earth energy, which I did like to see, because earth energy brings in that energy connection. But I did like to see the rabbit energy, because this means that that's more of the earth coming in. It's very fertile energy, but it is stuck energy. The rabbit represents here fear and doubt, which I do love, because again, both of you guys are transforming your fear and doubts during this time. And what is being activated is the solar deity, is the sun. And I love this, because this means that what is being activated is the sun, which is how you both feel about each other. You both feel that you guys are each other's sun, each other's true happiness, right? And so that solar deity, the Lionsgate portal, the Leo energy that's coming out, that's what's being activated. So that's great. I love this. All right, so that was a little bit longer on the oracles, but I don't care. I'm having fun. So now we're going to go into the tarot. Actually, let's see. I think I will just move these out of the way. Bottom. Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Let's clarify. Swords, Four of Cups again, Seven of Swords, Two of Cups. Wow, I do feel like for some of you guys, there's definitely going to be communication coming in. Okay, there can be some holding back for some, But I do feel like that Three of Swords is healing. I feel like that's a little bit of past energy, that disappointment. The person is very sad that you guys are not together. Doesn't matter what's going on. They're a little bit heartbroken. You definitely are in their thoughts. You definitely are taking a space. Lots of space. They're a little bit obsessed right now. They're probably trying to find a balance, okay? Hangman. Oh, yeah. New perspective. Hermit. Okay. Yeah, your person is definitely missing you. Definitely missing. You got 5 Pentacles on the bottom. They're feeling a little bit iced out or iced out in the cold. Like they don't know what's going on. They maybe feel a little bit isolated from you right now. You may have pulled your energy back. Maybe you went into hermit mode. Maybe you isolated. There's definitely a distance with you guys. We have the 3 of Wands and the hermit energy. Your person may be viewing you right now as somebody who may be healing, maybe kind of just reserving their energy, kind of like really kind of establishing some boundaries. I love this energy of what's happening because it's feeling like their obsession of you or their thoughts of you or their feelings of you is the driving force here, okay? There may be, for some, a third-party situation, and I'm not going to go into that because you guys all know if you have a third-party situation, whether that's family, relationships, children, whatever that is, and each of you guys know if you have the third party or if they or both, okay? Usually in these connections, it's not a surprise. And the only reason why I say that is because I am noticing the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, and that can at times mean making a decision. However, I did not see the Lovers or decision-making cards here, okay? But it can mean that there are a couple of parties because we do have the 3 of Swords, all right? And we do have the 3 of Wands. So that can signify 3 different energies being involved here. And this can be why that Hangman energy is here. But I feel that if you've pulled your energy back, if you've kind of, you know, allowed yourself time to kind of focus and kind of work on yourself, this was the driving force because their desire for you, their want for you with the Queen of Wands, they find you very attractive, they find you sexy, they find you very sexual. The Queen of Pentacles is here. It's very nurturing energy, very grounded energy. You can be a business person. You can be very stable. So they see you as very stable, very nurturing, very earthy energy. They want to make an offer with you, but we do have the Hangman, but the Hangman brings in a new perspective. It brings in a new way of thinking. It brings in a higher level of thinking. It sometimes brings in divine guidance that comes in of how do I need to move forward. And although I may be at a pause, I need to just kind of balance. So they may have been meditating over this. They may have been kind of really thinking about this. Of course, they've been thinking about, they have the Devil card here, the Obsession card is here with the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords can be, you know, where they're missing you, they're disappointed, they're thinking about you, they're wondering about you, just like you're wondering about them, which is why maybe you're listening to this reading. The 3 of Wands usually signifies a distance, right? You guys may be at a long distance, you know, that difference between you guys may be a distance, right? It can be just you guys being in different states, different countries. Different countries is a big deal. But we do have this long journey here, so it does feel like you guys are at a distance from each other. This can be an emotional distance or a physical distance, right? And with the Hermit here, the Hermit is usually somebody who is very much pulled their energy back. They're not usually talking, so there's usually a time of, this would be my no contact. This would be a separation energy between the two of you guys. But what I love that's coming in is the Knight of Cups, which is all about romantic love, dating, an offer. It it's also about expression, right? The Knight of Cups is about expressing how I feel. And the Knight of Cups is, I do have feelings for you. I do care for you. So this can come in a form of a letter. It can come in, and so it's not going to be like, it's not a minor offer. It's not like a text message. It's not like, nothing like that. But it comes in as expression of truth. The Knight of Cups expresses their love, right? He is wearing a little bit of a mask, so there can be a little bit of a hush on their kind of feelings, but we do have the 8 of Wands here, which is about communication and taking action. And I love this because this means that this is about taking action, communicating, an energy surge, movement forward. So with the Knight of Cups and the 8 of Wands, moving away from this energy. So your person is like obsessed in their head, thinking about you sexually, wanting this new beginning, wanting this chapter with you. Maybe you've pulled your energy back and that's been like, okay, I miss you. They're missing you more. And that's been like, okay, I got to pick up the phone. I got to call, or I got to jump on the plane or the bus and go see my man or my girl, whatever that looks like, right? We do have the Knight of Pentacles here. So they see you as very independent. They see you as beautiful. They see you as magnetic. They see you as maybe not needing them for anything. Like you can handle everything for yourself. You may be very stable. They may sometimes think, what do I have to give? They also find you very intimidating. And that can be why this energy is here, is that you intimidate them, right? And some of you guys may laugh because you may be thinking, well, they intimidate me. Again, there's that mirroring energy, right? But the Knight of Pentacles for some can be that you're single, and they want to take you off the market. You know what I mean? They want to get you before anybody swoops in and, offers you something else. Like if you do have two options here, for some of you guys, you may have two choices. You do have decisions that are here. So you may have two choices to make between two people, one that's stable, one that's grounded, one that is, has some money, and there may be somebody that you're just maybe very sexually, magnetically, fierily attracted to. That may be the thing, and this distance apart may be where you gain that new perspective. So again, some of you guys have multiple opportunities to choose from, okay? But this is also about, that higher perspective. But this is about a new start, okay? This is the Fool here. And, so this is beautiful. This is about activation, so what is being activated during this Lionsgate portal for you guys? For some of you guys, it could be moving you guys into a commitment cycle. It's a new chapter. It's a new beginning. For some of you guys, it could be taking you off the market finally and making you, a stable offer, okay? I want to go in a little bit more and... First card out is the Ace of Pentacles. Again, there's the full energy, a new beginning, right? A solid foundation, a solid beginning for a lot of you guys. So there's something that is restarting here. So it's like it's the same person, but there's something new. So it can be a resurgence, right? For some, it's a message of love. The Page of Cups is here. So there's definitely something about wanting to message you, or messaging you at this time, maybe getting their feet a little bit wet, trying to test the waters, making a small phone call, trying to get the tone, trying to think, how everything is going, maybe do a little text, because you saw that they're open. So, are you open to talking to me? Are you open to seeing me? Right? So there may be something about that. The Eight of Pentacles is here about wanting to work it out. So they do want to put effort in. And the Knight of Cups is here again, you guys. So there is definitely romance in the air for you guys during this Lionsgate portal. All right. And the Eight of Cups, is evolving to me in this deck. It's about evolution. It's about ascending. And what are you guys ascending to? Divine partnership for some of you guys. I love this, okay? So I do expect this to be occurring between now and until the full moon energy. So I do expect some communication for the majority of you. The Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups is here. So there's definitely something about your person really thinking about the past at this time, maybe thinking about, again, you know, I don't know if you'll forgive me. And so they could be thinking like, will you forgive me? Will you take this offer? Will you give me a chance to prove to you that, I want to be with you? For some of you guys, you may be reevaluating again how you feel right now, right? And that could be the energy of where this activation is bringing you. Is you're like, I don't see none of this shit coming. It's like that sometimes. I'll be talking to people and they'll be like, Dendra, I don't know what you're talking about. And sure enough, they'll be like, they came back. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Right? Yes. Okay. So you don't see it, right? But it's the energy. And so you may be reevaluating, like, I'm done, I'm tired of waiting, I don't care what this says, right? This activation's fine, whatever. I'm gonna be the Empress, I'm gonna pour into myself, whatever that looks like. But I do feel like your person is coming back, and I feel like right now they may be reevaluating like the past mistakes, the missed opportunities, and maybe Spirit is granting them another opportunity to make this happen, to make it work. Oh shit, and I see the Nine of Cups here. Whoa, word up. I didn't even see that. And so it's like Spirit is saying, are you going to take this opportunity? Are you going to go for it this time? Or are you going to do the same shit you did last time, right? So what are you going to do? Are you going to, express yourself? Are you going to move past your fear, past your doubts? Are you both going to move past your fear, doubts? Not just them, it's you too. It's both parties. Like, there's a responsibility on both sides. It's not just the masculine that's not doing their part. It's also the feminine, right? We got to take a look at ourselves, on this particular journey, So you do have the Seven of Cups defense mechanism for some of you guys. Some of you guys can be very defensive, or have been defensive at the time, or your person could have been very defensive, right? Because again, there's that Hermit energy pulling their energy back. And so there may be very much of regret, and I feel like there's definitely a regret here. Also, I feel like what was important during this time of separation is that you guys learned how to work on your own boundaries, how to honor yourself, how to stand your own ground, right? So I do feel like this level of time apart was for growth on both of your sides, all right? And then the Divine Feminine is here with the Empress energy, and the Divine Feminine has come out twice already, so I want to just note that again. I feel very strongly that your energies of inner union, masculine and feminine, is becoming very balanced, and you'll know that because you'll feel bliss. You will feel this energy of should I stay, should I go? And it's not in that energy of despair anymore. It's in that energy of like, okay, I'm ready for love. I'm ready for God to give me what it is that I deserve, right? And if it's not through my twin flame, if it's not him or her at this particular time, I know that I'm deserving of love, right? And you're not willing to wait for your flame to kind of like get it together. You're like in this energy of you, God, and bliss, and that's your inner union in a sense, okay? We have the Nine of Cups here, you guys, which is all about wishes fulfilled. So I feel, again, with you looking up at the star, having that feeling of being emotionally unemotionally fulfilled, okay, with that Four of Cups again, that there's an emotional fulfillment. Your person sees you as everything that they desire. They see you as a wish fulfillment. They see you as the Empress, right, or the Emperor. They see you as their counterpart, divine, masculine, or feminine. The Empress coming out is that your person sees you as everything. So it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. They see you as everything that they'd ever want, right? You maybe ask yourself why they see me as flawed. They may put you on a little bit of a pedestal here because we got the Queen of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Empress energy, right? So they may put you in the Knight of Pentacles, so they may kind of put you on a little bit of a pedestal, like you have it all, which you do. That's why they feel that way. You have it all for them, when you're twin flames, you're perfectly matched for each other. That's just how that works, okay? Again, we have the Page of Cups here, message of love wanting to come out. There's a desire here to message you, to talk to you, to let you know how they feel, to be open and vulnerable with you, maybe for the first time. There may have been that missed opportunity, but they want that second chance. They want to work things out with the Eight of Pentacles here. They're willing to do the work. They're willing to put the work in to make the situation be something, right? And I feel like for both of you guys, you feel that way. And then you have the Knight of Cups again, the romantic gesture. So we have the romantic. So this can be, let's go get some coffee. There's nothing wrong with a coffee date, okay? I don't care what nobody says. Go on a coffee date. I don't understand this whole thing that people have issues with. Go on a coffee date, you know. That's just like the easiest way to get to know somebody and know whether you're gonna waste your time or not. Like, I don't understand the whole, like, we gotta go to dinner and stuff. Anyway. And then again, the Eight of Cups is here. This is all about evolving, ascending in this particular deck. So you guys are definitely evolving into the Two of Cups, which is divine partnership. I love this, you guys. Like, that is so beautiful. Okay. So that's what the Lionsgate portal is activating within your connection. Now let's go ahead and close out your reading. Finally, let's close out your reading with some oracle cards. All right, Lionsgate portal activating. I need to know. Just love it. Okay. All right, so we have embrace what destiny has in store for you. So, you know, something is definitely brewing. Again, with that crown chakra, God's hand is in it. So God may be opening up an opportunity for you guys, you know, to come together, to bridge the gap, to bring in this divine union, divine partnership that's here for you guys. Embrace. So embrace what destiny has in store for you. Your person does want to embrace you, wants to hug you. There's something again about you two just laying together, allowing the world to fall apart, and just you and them, right? That's just that feeling of just me and you. You know, just me and you. You know, what if it was just me and you and let the world all fall away and it wouldn't even matter in this moment? It's just me and you. You may be about to be surprised. So I love that. I'm saying you guys may have a surprise, right? You may not see this coming with your person, or maybe something you're getting ready to do. Who knows, right? But there's definitely a surprise because Cupid's arrow has hit. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. So we do have Cupid's arrow hitting you guys during this Lionsgate portal, okay? So there's definitely that heart chakra being activated with love coming out. So that's beautiful. All right. Oh, I said one more. Thank you. One more. Oh, yeah. So I feel like your person is very protective of you. Look at that again. Very protective, protective of the connection, protective of, like they're in, and they may be in protective mode, but I feel like I do feel like your person is very protective of you. Like they're guarding you again, you know, and I feel like you're protective of them equally as well. But I do feel like you guys are very protective of each other, but I feel like your person may feel like you need protection. So like want to come to your rescue, want to protect you. It's like that warrior. And then we have sincerity. And I feel like this is very angelic. I feel like you guys are both very loving souls. I feel like when you guys are around each other, again, look, you guys are just laying together, right? There's something about that energy where I just feel like you guys want to just lay with each other. Like, it is not even sexual. Like, it can be, you know, because that's usually how that leads, right? But I feel like there's something sincere about this energy, about just wanting to be in each other's arms, you know, wanting to just embrace each other. just kind of hold each other, you know, just be in each other's presence. Yeah. All right. And at the bottom, you guys, union. Union is here, okay? Union. So I love that. All right. Okay, and let's go ahead and start pulling your message cards. And then we'll close out your reading with some guidance cards from Spirit. Damn. Okay. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. All right. So your person is aware that they were a little bit selfish, maybe stuck on their ego. Maybe not expressing themselves, maybe wanting something else, maybe the grass was greener on the other side type of thing. Maybe they're having buyer's remorse right now. I don't know, right? But they were stuck in their ego, okay? And that could just be pride, like, you know, I'm not going to apologize, I'm not going to call, you know, or I'm going to make you do everything first, whatever that is, and is maybe realizing that that's not how this union goes, right? The union of divine soul care versus miraculous event. Okay. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. So, you know, they may have people around them that are kind of giving them bad advice or have given them bad advice, right? You know, again, not everyone understands the connection. So their friends may be thinking, oh, I'm helping, you know, and I'm sure that you've had that probably same situation where your friends would give you advice and you're like, that's not how that works, you know, particularly. But it's good advice for other situations, but particularly for this situation, it's a little bit hard to navigate, right? And so your person may have ghosted you, and that's that hot and cold energy, and they're realizing that they can't let outside influences bother them. That could be that boundaries that they've been creating, that boundaries during the separation that they need to overcome was to stand on their own ground, right? Not care what other people think or say. And that could be the issue with where the differences is at, right? Where maybe it's more societal and it's not religious or cultural. Maybe it's their friends. Maybe it's their family that would not approve of you. Maybe you'd be very different, right? They see you as very spiritual. They see you as somebody who's very spiritually inclined. So that may not go with their life, you know. You may be considered to be a little, you know, taboo, right? I regret what I did to you. So they are sorry, they are apologetic, and I think that that's what they want to say, is that they definitely regret ghosting you. They definitely regret, and this is past, right? And so one of the things about it is that you can only move forward and change the direction. And so, yeah, you know, they may have ghosted you in the past, but again, it's about being consistent in the now, right? And so you can't change the past, you can't change what happened, you can't change the influences, but you can have control over that today. And so, you know, you may have undergone some of your own influences with your own friends, so you can hold space and understand, like, oh, okay, you know, that may be why they ghosted me, or maybe that's why is because their friend or their families told them to, or somebody or a third party told them to, like, you know, not to talk to you anymore, whatever that is, and they allowed that to affect your connection when really they desire you. And that's why maybe now they're so protective over the connection, or protective over not expressing, not telling people what's going on, not sharing that information because it did not serve them in the past. There's still a lot you need to find out about me. Okay, so they may be fearful of what you need to uncover, you know, because again, you may see them as very beautiful and magnetic and, you know, all of that beautiful stuff. And we're all flawed. Nobody is perfect, you know. I make sure to tell people I am not perfect. You know, I have many, many flaws, you know, and so there may be something that they need to uncover or reveal to you that they may want to share, right? There may be some information. I get triggered at the thought of you. Yeah, so you trigger them. You definitely trigger them, and you're going to trigger each other. That's that repelling magnetic pull is like a magnet, right? You guys magnetically are drawn, and then there can be the repelling, but that's for the growth. That's for the evolution that has to occur. No one is ever going to replace how I feel about you. Yeah, we know. That's kind of, again, how this connection goes. No one else compares to each other. And I'm sorry for giving you false hopes. And so maybe there was a time that they thought that they can give you something more, and they weren't ready for that. And that maybe that's another reason why for some they ghosted you, right? Baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships, and they're unpacking it. And so again, your person is completing cycles, right? There's a completion energy. That's a karmic cycle that's happening. And so baggage is they're dropping their baggage off at the door. They're not bringing their baggage to the next part of their journey. All right. Dress up. An opportunity to dress up and party fun times ahead. So your person may be asking you on a date. They may want you to dress up. You may be meeting them at an event. Definitely. And the last message is true love. A deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So your person definitely feels, again, that you are their true love. Okay, this is a true love. All right, let's get some last cards. Messages from the heart. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So if you're sad, or if something is going on at this time, feel your feels, okay? Trust your intuition, trust where it's leading you. You know, a lot of you can be, again, going through this time of, again, you know, where you're kind of like in that in and out. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I wait? What do I do? You know, how do I move in this energy? Yes, this is my true love. Yes, there's union. Yes, I do all these readings and this is what it says. They want me. They love me. They desire me, but there's no action, right? And so this can be about trusting in spirit, trusting in the connection, trusting in what it is that you know. This can also be about what is this energy of them not wanting you still showing you. Are you denying yourself? Do you want yourself? Is there a lack within you that you still need to work on? Are you still seeing them as needing to complete you, or are you seeing yourself, right? Again, romance. You guys, you can't make this shit up. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes, right? So I'm telling you guys, something is happening, okay? Something is occurring during this activation time. Twin flames, you guys, you know, twin flames twice, okay? Whatever you guys want to like label your reading as, you know, feel free to do that. Okay. Silent, close, I do. Okay. Spirit's message to you. The sacred waters. During this time, please, you guys, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care is so essential, really, at this time. Pour into yourself, right? Continue to pour into yourself, nurture yourself, love yourself, right? Get connected to water elements. It's very healing. It's very nourishing. It's renewal. It's cleansing. It purifies. Water does a whole lot of stuff, right? And so rest, okay, you guys. This Lionsgate portal, again, I am tired, but I actually slept. I think it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be doing the next reading, and I'll probably be sleeping in tomorrow, right? But both of my kids went to bed extremely late, but that's okay because Mama slept for like 2 hours, but I needed that rest. I was so tired. And so and I've been, again, I needed to have this energy. So I'm happy that this happened because I actually have the energy to do it while they're sleeping and not being, not interrupting the reading. A little bit difficult to do readings when you got kids at home. All right. So health, rest, and self-care is very essential for you guys. Spirit's message. All right. You guys have the Brothers of the Rose. Sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. I am telling you guys, your masculine is protective of you. Okay, so if somebody is fucking with you, somebody's out there messing with you, and they know this because they're watching you on social media. Again, y'all watch each other, right? If they know somebody's messing with you, they are getting angry at this time. That could be that Mercury retrograde Lionsgate energy where they're like, you better leave my girl alone, right? And they may not be able to claim you, okay? They may not be able to call you either a woman or whatever, but they feel this energy towards you. And if you are masculine and somebody is messing with you, like it could be your other chick, it could be your family, it could be your work buddies, whatever, your feminine is feeling that, they are protective of you at the same time. They don't want nobody messing with their masculine, okay? They feel very protective. So you guys are very protective of each other right now. And so just know at this time that you are honored, okay? Whether you're masculine or feminine, you are very much honored at this time, all right? And so Spirit is honoring you as well. We have a lot of balanced energy, you guys, in this reading. A lot of masculine and feminine balanced energies. We also have the crowning, initiation, threshold, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. There's a rebirthing energy in this connection. Did I miss a card? No. There is a rebirthing energy that is happening in this connection, right? So whatever the internal struggle is, whatever is happening, you guys are getting ready to overcome the conflicts and obstacles. Somebody thinks there's competition with you as well. So again, and that could be true. Because some of you guys may have different suitors, but there's definitely something about conflict, competition or whatever. So somebody may be wanting to compete for your attention at this time, but we do have rebirthing energy. So there is a rebirth that is happening within this connection. And in the rebirthing stage, there is romance coming in. So if you guys are at a stage where there's nothing, friendship, or there's like, nothing happening, the next stage in this journey is actually a romantic bloom that is meant to occur during this Lionsgate portal. This is absolutely beautiful, you guys. So love to hear how you guys enjoyed the reading. Please feel free to leave feedback. I would love to hear what you guys all have to say. As well as if I do private readings, if you guys are interested in any private readings or any of my services, my website is listed below in the link, and let's go ahead and look at your initials really quick. Doing some initials and some charms, and then we will close out your reading. That was fun. That's a lot of charms. Dendra. You're just wanting to be a little greedy. All right, so the initials can be your person's first, or you know what I'm saying. It could be their initials, or yours, or it could just spell out something, anything. Okay. I'm trying to think. Can I zoom in? I don't know how to do that. I won't even try. I can. Can't zoom. Okay, can't zoom in and out. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so first letter is T. T again. D. D again. A. L. J. A. C. E. M. K. O. E. T. E again. N. R. I. Y. Dirty. They want to get dirty with you. They want to jam with you. L. They think you're an ace. Ace of Pentacles. What else am I seeing? There could be a Jace, Lace, Lacey. Adele. Riley. Taylor. Tyler. Another R. E. G. They think you're a gem. I. A. And another R. Air. They need you. Like they need air. I'm joking. All right. We got a C, a little charm of C here, and a charm of Q. Okay. All right. So we have a peace symbol. So peace, they find peace with you. You bring peace to them, peace and healing. All right. A lot of peace. And they got another peace symbol. So we got two peace symbols here. So they definitely feel like you bring a lot of peace to their life. You could be like a breath of fresh air. They could enjoy talking to you, being around you. You may just have a peaceful presence. Again, you're coming in as a healer, so you could just bring a really healing energy. The butterfly is here, a big butterfly is here, so there is definitely a huge transformation that's happening, a huge transformation occurring. We have the cat energy, the Sphinx, the good luck cat. So the cat brings in good luck, and so there's a lot of good luck around your connection. We have the owl medicine here, so there's a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. Your person sees you as intuitive. Again, you guys connect in the astral realm, so there's a lot of that third eye crown chakra. Music can be very significant to your connection. You guys may send each other songs. You may have a special song that you guys share. You guys may connect through music on the 5D, where you guys just hear songs that remind of each other. We have the tree of life, so this is a very solid connection, stable connection, strong connection, something that is meant to be in the earthly realm. So not only in the astral, but also in the earthly realms. We have an angel here. So an angel is very connected to your connection. You have angels that are watching over the connection, blessing the connection, helping you guys through the connection. We have fish energy here. So there could be Pisces, significant house of Pisces, deep energy, depth energy, or they see that you flow a lot. We have, again, another guitar. Someone or them could play an instrument, could play a guitar. Somebody can just be, again, very musically themed, can write songs, can write a song about you, can like rock and roll, something like that. You have the mermaid here, the siren. So your person may think of you as a siren, as a temptation, but also the mermaid has her back turned. So at this time, you or your person may have your back turned. And so again, if you pulled your energy back, that could be the driving force for your person who's like, you know what, I miss you, I want to be around you. And then we have the key, we have a big key. And so this is about having the key to your heart. So the person feels like you hold the key to their heart, and we also have the key with the heart. So I do feel like your person knows that you are the only one that can unlock their heart space the way that you do. All right, you guys, that is all I have for you. I am all finished. I hope you guys all enjoyed your reading. That was long as all hell. Anyway, see you guys all next time. Bye now. Trust the process and trust the journey.